Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Smoking Behind the Supermarket with you, episode 1, reaction, and maybe more. I don't know, maybe we'll do a double or a triple. Yeah, we wanted to check this out when it was mini episodes, but we didn't get around to it, so now we're catching up on the main series, and yeah. Hopefully this smoking related show doesn't get struck by YouTube, but we shall see. Leave a like, subscribe. Let's check it out.
佐々木。おお、お疲れ。んだよ、下の喫煙所にいねえから探しちゃったじゃねえか。あら、すまん。なんかあったか
So he's going different places to smoke on his break because everyone keeps trying to harass him.
部長がこの後。また何も決まらなくてグレーな。まあな。ああ。
It's funny people have those like portable ashtrays. Did he just like put away half a cigarette and then start a new one?
Something that him and that cat girl have in common, wasting
What is it with
cigarettes.
Japanese people as being wasteful with cigarettes? It must not be as expensive there. Oh, he's a broker, stockbroker. He's like Nanami. Souvenirs go here. I guess like when people go on a work trip, they have to bring back souvenirs for their coworkers, so they just have a place for it. It's like this formalized version of what should be like a nice thing you do for your coworkers.
Or is it like something that they give out to clients, maybe? Like
Well, it's like you see it in anime a lot, but it's in like a Japanese work culture thing where you know,
to bring
instead of getting stuff for your kids on a work trip or on a trip, you come back and you bring souvenirs for all your coworkers.
Sounds expensive.
Yeah. But it's just funny that they have like a little place almost like handing in your assignment at school.
I like the music.
Yeah, nice music. I like that water.
Mm-hmm.
That looks very March Comes In Like a Lion. It looks like almost the place where he lives. He like lives by a bridge like that. In an apartment by the river.
This music sounds almost like a Ghibli movie. Something. I can't think of which one. Maybe a song in like Kiki's or something.
There's a song that we listen to in the car
one.
sometime that's from Full Metal Alchemist, I think. It's like an anniversary song of Full Metal Alchemist. It sounds like this.
It's a very beautiful, kind of relaxing song. 24-hour supermarket. Free ice.
That's pretty interesting. There's a little ice machine just like while you're shopping to keep your stuff cold. It's pretty cool. Some first world country shit that Canada does not have.
Like the cat Pringles. You see that?
It's like the highlight of his day. He's like, it's really depressing, honestly. Like, it's kind of cute, but it's really depressing that it's like, almost like he's coming home to his wife, but it's a fucking cashier at the store.
When you put it like that.
Oh, there's like a bagging area. Look at all these.
Oh, he's...
Just spending too much money just going there to see her.
I'm trying to work. I'm just doing my job.
Really sad.
ってないんだよほうれん草が。
This guy doesn't even get eyes.
社長、お話中すいません。資格者の枝さんからどうなっているのか。お待たせして申し訳ございません。19時から開演。
Another
Nobody's
meeting.
getting their work done, and then he's calling all these fucking meetings.
Oh my god.
A 5-hour meeting?
Jesus Christ. For the
Jesus.
store.
You gotta, they probably get to work at like 7 a.m.
My god. That's it to someone else.
Oh, now she's gonna be smoking. Smoking hot in like a weird little alt girl outfit. Just sleepy eyes, probably a potty mouth if I had to guess.
Oh, he's smoking in public. Disgusting.
They said he was ugly?
Did they?
I think they didn't they say ugly? Look at that guy. Never mind.
Nasty fellow.
I'm gonna start calling people a nasty fellow.
おじさん、こっちこっち。ここならタバコ吸えますぜ。
Am I gonna
I'd be
get
scared I was gonna
robbed?
get murdered, yeah.
Does she want my yummy mochi chips?
なんてほとんど誰もついてないよ。
じゃあお言葉に甘え。
どうぞどうぞ。
This is like when Spider-Man's talking to Mary Jane in his spider suit, and she's like, "Wow, who are you?" Like, you're so interested in him, but she doesn't know like who he is. But he's like, "Oh, I'm just Spider-Man," but instead it's gender reversed because she obviously knows who he is.
何系かわからんけど強い見た目の子だなとは思えない。お姉さんどこのコーナーの店員さんなんです
ちょいちょい、いいちょうだいよ。そのために
Ulterior motives.
ほんの少し遊び心を。
初対面で遊ばないで。
She's so laid back.
She's so chill and cool.
おじさん、2番レジ並んでる人でしょ。
いや偶然だね。
わざわざ並ぶのが偶然。
全部見られて。
山田さんがお気
What
に
is
入りな
that?
んで。
Doesn't that clock it?
Oh, I don't know.
分かっててからかってる。
可愛いし、おっぱい大きいけど、彼氏いなさそうで嬉しい。
それは違う。確かに俺は山田さんのレジにわざわざ並ぶキモいおっさんだけれどね。あの子のお仕事にやってるだけなんです。俺が嬉しくなっていいのはそこだけ。
I like how she's taking the assumption that he will not recognize her, but like I feel like
Maybe she isn't. Because it might be a Japanese thing. Because like when you say people's like we refer to people, you say their name. So like
she's clearly talking about her as if it's not her.
she might have just been saying it in a playful way. She's just like,
他が空いてる時もわざわざ並ぶのが偶然。
it's hard to say.
分かっててからかってるなこの人。
いいよね、山田さん。し、おっぱい大きい。
No, yeah, never mind.
彼氏いなさそうで嬉しくない。
それは違う。確かに俺は山田さんのレジにわざわざだけれどね。あの子のお仕事。
By the way, the sub said hella stacked, but she literally said opie, like she's talking about her big boobs. like a lot clearer than the subs made it seem.
ごめん、向きになりすぎた。
安心した。また山田さん増えたかと思ってきてだるがらみするバカが多くてさ。
No.
でも
Is this about to take like a crazy turn?
頑張ってお上品でいてね。
What if it's actually not even her, it's her twin? And she's just waiting to pick her up from work.
同僚思いのいい子だったよな。
あの、
あ、すみません。
ファンだって。
すいません。
ありがとうございました。
ちくしょう。名前覚えたからな。どうも田山です。またきついのも来いよ。
She is just messing with him.
田山さんはなんで俺の名前を
That's pretty nice. What?
It's so funny because I feel like if you were like I feel like you would at least be like, wow, this girl like really looks like that other girl that I like go to see every day.
You're gonna make me say it. I'm not gonna say it.
会議の連続でみんなすさんでるな。かくいう俺もその一人。しかし俺にはとびきりの癒しがある。スーパーレスの2番レジ。
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。おじさん、いつも2番レジ並んでる人でしょ。
いないと。
ありがとうございました。
お、素晴らしいタイミング。
私のファンだって。こちらどうぞ。いらっしゃいませ。
お願いします。
カードはお持ちですか？
はい。
What's she gonna do to mess with him this
カー
time?
ドのお返しになります。
The formality of like all the things that they say is so exhausting seeming. Like it seems really like if I had to work a job like that and say these fucking things this way, like so clearly and like with perfect verbiage and repeating the same things like 1,000 times like a robot. Oh my god.
変わらず接客してくれてありがたいな。
Like I feel like minimum wage jobs here, like they don't like, you know, like you have to say a couple things like if you're working a drive-through or something like that. Like, oh, are you collecting points today or whatever? But like how you deal with the order at even at a place like McDonald's after the initial thing that you need to say, or like I worked at Staples and they would ask you to like bring up their fucking extended warranty and stuff like that. But there was like even in things like that, there might be like a couple things that you need to get through, but there's not like the specific formalized script that she's like, oh, if you would please, like, you know,
Like you could be like, you could like switch it up, like, hey, how's it going today?
Yeah.
I'll, you know, oh,
or like
do-
have a
do-
good
are you
day instead of have a
collecting
good
points
one, or you know, yeah, think like it just those things. I didn't realize how big of a deal those things could seem if you had to, because she's probably trained to.
Yeah,
talk
I mean,
the way
she could
that
also
does.
just be like doing that, like running her own very specific script. Like some people do that. It's like you just get in the habit and you just repeat the same thing over and over again, especially since it's kind of opposite to like seemingly her real personality.
お客様。
はい。
なります。
Like how he gets the exact same thing every time, so it's the same amount of money.
前にあんな気色の悪い死体を晒したのに
She like rushes, does her hair, puts her earrings in, takes the fucking bandages off.
俺だけ変に意識してアホ。これからも粛々と買い物させていただきます。
良きに働い。
You're like shuffling, glass breaking a cat. She like sits down there.
取引先に送った謝罪。俺はもう家族に安心しんじまうんだ。取り込むのが一番の新人教育だっつって丁寧でケツも吹かねえくせによな。まあ一番しんどいのは新人のこの資料だって。
Now he's all laid back because he's got this like fantasy he's living outside of work. Yeah, he's like, I can deal
Well,
with
he
all
probably
the
likes to do overtime because she probably works
The
like
night shift?
at the time that he like when he because she was there at like midnight when he worked till midnight. So if he gets off work at a normal time, she might not be there. So it's
Yeah.
in his best interest to like just stay there for longer.
yeah.
ファンのおじ。
修正したの全部消した。
Is he gonna start like figuring out her shift, like her schedule?
But then he goes around and she's back there.
It's like she wasn't here on Tuesday at midnight. She wasn't here on Thursday at midnight. I like how they have that weird little screen to prevent the public from like seeing people smoking back there.
ひどいじゃない。俺が山田さんの家に並ぶのが恥ずかしいよ。いやでも並んでるじゃん。どっから見てるんだよ。ひどいことしてごめんね、佐々木さん。さん喜んでたよ。言ってたでしょ。嬉しいって。
She said as much. Remember for that conversation that I wasn't there at? That I know all the details of.
The chips? Of course I recognize them. I ring them up for you every day for the last fucking 5 weeks. Senior citizens. He brought his smokes.
I read that as so quit smoking, and I was like, what? And then I was sulking.
First one there. Does he have so many of them, so he's just giving them away at work as he buys them every day? He's your old man.
He just always buys them.
He was eating that yesterday too, that little like the other guy, I think, had that little, or is that, or those the mochi chips?
Yeah.
Oh, they come in like little bags?
Yeah.
That's weird.
So I buy them every single day. You could just switch it up, you know, and buy something else.
He's spending too much money, he's gotta get the cheapest fucking stuff.
You can get like a banana. Sounds like an easy problem to fix, you fucking idiot. None left? I don't know.
Oh, I bet that's gonna be one of the episodes. How is this series gonna end? Like where, you know what I mean?
I just tried them for the first time last night.
This is giving big, actually this is giving really big NHK energy with like, what is even her name? Masaki?
I think that's her name.
Misaki. Where she's like watching him, but he doesn't know, and she's like paying really close attention. She knows more about him than he thinks.
Amazing, when you draw them like that, they almost look the same.
に寄せてる気がしますね。
Some dense geezer is daydreaming. What'd you think of the episode?
I liked it. I'm actually interested to see what the deal is gonna be with her, because it's kind of reminding me of Miyamura from Horimiya, and like his whole like he's like one way at school and then another way at home, but then it's like he's dressing and acting in a certain way at home, not because he actually like wants to be. And I don't know if that's gonna be a similar thing here, where she's like dressing and like acting a completely different way because like that's actually how she is, or if it's like a defense mechanism because of all the creeps that are like coming after her at the store for being like this sweet, like nice, like kind of girly, like you know.
But she kind of has to be that way because it's like customer service.
Yeah, but then it's like also like she can't be that way outside, or else she's like maybe like feels like she's gonna get like stalkers or something. Like if she was sitting out the back smoking, looking like her usual self, then, you know, maybe the people that were like creepy towards her in the store would come over, whereas if they saw like this girl that looks kind of intimidating, they might not want to go over there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I think either way could be interesting, but like based off of what she was talking about, it made me, and because of that plot line in Horimiya, it made me think that might be like an element, and maybe her true self is somewhere more in the middle, or maybe not. It's you know, either way.
I don't know. What I hope for the show is that they keep it wholesome and not just wholesome, but like innocent and more surface level. I don't want this, like, me personally, I really like the vibe of it, that it's a lot more casual and not like a big blooming romance. Like, I don't know if I actually, like, I'm okay with some progression here. I usually would prefer progression in like a romance. Like, that's why Kaguya was so good, which is also funny because it has a similar episode structure to this, where it's like the two mini episodes put together. And that's part of what made Kaguya so good. Obviously, it was a lot more fast-paced and funny than the show, but in something like Kaguya, the romance and like the arc that they go on is really masterful and very daring, especially at the time. I think now it's not seen, maybe like in its contemporaries. I'm not sure, actually. I haven't watched as many romance anime in the last 2 years, but like I remember at the time, part of what was good about Kaguya as a romance was that, like, oh my god, there's like actual progression. Like, everyone was crazy about that. It's like, it doesn't they almost hold hands at the end of a first season of most romance anime, and then there's like a lot more emotional development of the characters in Kaguya. In this show, I would be interested to see it explore not, you know, like when I said like how is this going to end? Like where is this going? Is it just, are they going to get married at the end? Are they going to kiss at the end? Are they going to go on a date or something? Or is it going to be like, oh, she reveals her personality and then, you know, like, this seems like the type of story that's fit for a nice short, not super long running, really low key type interaction where it's mostly about them just sitting here talking and they explore different aspects of life in a really innocent way while having this kind of like almost attraction, like, you know, on his part definitely attraction, but on both of their part, what's good about this and what makes it very cozy and comfortable as a show, from what I can see, is that it's more just about finding like a kindred spirit and just finding someone who has, you know, these two people are dealing with their problems in life. Like, we see more from his perspective, but we, like you said, hear more about what she's kind of going through with these creeps or whatever, and these people who are too familiar, or people like being weird to her and having to put on this like facade at work. And then he has to go and like works crazy long hours and get yelled at it by his boss, and like you know, he doesn't even have a second to himself even on a break, because his coworkers are like kind of, you know, disturbing him, or he has to like fix the work of his underlings because his boss is like a terrible manager. You know, they each have their troubles in life. They're each like both probably kind of lonely, and they find, you know, comfort with each other. And the way it's framed in the beginning is that like he feels like guilty about that, but like going to see her. But it's really like fully innocent. Like he just is there, like, you know, maybe he's attracted to her, whatever, but like what he's doing is just kind of reaching out. It's like a bid for connection, or just savoring that little bit of humanity. Because they're like, even when I was talking about a souvenir thing at work, is like, it seems like it's more just for like office sharing of food or whatever, because he put his chips there. But like the whole dynamic and everything there, you know, it's illustrating a reality for a lot of people in real life. And he's working, you know, 16-hour days. And then just this highlight of his day is just this simple interaction with another person. And it just brings warmth to his life. And I think that is very interesting, and I think a lot more beautiful if they keep it not so, you know, if they don't indulge in that too much, if they don't go too far down the romance path, like in a hardcore way. I like the cheekiness of it. I like the simpleness of it, and the focus on that sort of combating loneliness through like small talk and like simple interactions. It does not everything, because I feel like a lot of people, especially maybe anime fans who might be like younger teens or early 20s, if you're anything like me, it's like you probably had a period in your life where you're just like, oh, I hate small talk. Like I want to talk about big things. What that is when I was younger, and I think a lot of people feel this way, it's like you're not craving some weird, like, you're not trying to crack the egg of philosophy of the world or try to figure out what everything means or what the meaning of life is or something. When people say like they hate small talk, what they really mean is that they're craving real emotional connection with people. And that doesn't have to be through these big philosophical conversations or like digging deep into people's souls. Sometimes that can be going and buying chips at the supermarket and just like being around people, or having just a small interaction with somebody that is very warm and open. It doesn't need to be anything big. It could just be just a little bit of humanity shared between two people who are really lonely. And that can like bring people out of the darkness. So with this show, I like that exploration. I like that being the focus. I'm very interested in seeing that, rather than, you know, the creator. I don't know if this was a manga beforehand or a light novel or whatever, but I would much prefer that aspect being explored rather than giving into what I would see as the obvious impulse in a story like this and turning it into a full-on romance and having them like date or whatever, or like, you know, maybe something, leave it off at the end where I feel
like that would be the thing of like, you know, they like have this like thing going for like most of the time, and then towards the end it like gets revealed, but it like doesn't really change that much, or like, you know, they decide to go on a date, or like something like kind of simple like that. Yeah.
I actually really like this portrayal. I like that it's not too serious. I like that it's a little bit cheeky, but they're getting at something really, you know, they're touching on something really kind of depressing, but also human, and also just kind of funny and silly. And
I like the I like the you know, the reason why he's sort of wants to go see her at the supermarket, and like part of that is, I think, like, because she's cute, but also that like super like polite but kind of soft like way that she like interacts with everyone is, I think, probably part of it, because when you see at his office, everyone is yelling.
Yeah.
Everyone is freaking out
or
and yelling and complaining, and it's like so negative. It's always the end of the world. It's always like this like super like you work hard, this high energy, this like so much yapping, but nothing never gets done. Like that's the thing. He goes to a meeting, like a 5-hour meeting or whatever, and everyone is yapping and nothing actually gets done. And then he goes to the supermarket, and it's like this like super like pre-programmed, dependable, reliable interaction where the same thing always happens and it always gets done. There's always the end result of like he buys something, and the interaction like happens on a super dependable, like clockwork thing. So it's not only is that she's like cute and sweet and stuff like that, it's reliable, where it seems like his work is like super all over the place, and it's like he's getting off at random hours. There's meetings all the time whenever, and this is like just something that he, you know, it's like a very reliable interaction.
But on the other hand, if you flip it, I imagine the other way around is that she's dealing with really superficial, repetitive interactions all day. And then she sees this guy who she can tell, you know, and she's injecting a little bit of spice into it with, like, the way she's fucking with him.
Yeah.
But, like, before that, she's clearly seeing, like, okay, this guy, there's something different with this guy. Like, she gets something out of their interactions even when she's at the register. But then now she's, you know, in this monotonous, repetitive cycle every 2 minutes for, you know, 8 to 10 hours a day plus. And then she gets these 15 minutes a few times a week now with this guy who their first interaction kind of, it was just almost like bursting with this verklempt emotion that he is like doesn't have a place for in his life. So she like pokes him a little bit and then he just like bursts and he's like, like he's just all befuddled. So she's getting a lot out of like the chaos that he is bottling up, and he's getting a lot out of her like facade and her the plainness, the like perfect strangeness of her persona at work. So it's kind of back and forth.
And that's like
there.
this thing, like when they're in the back of the supermarket, is like can both like be a little bit more of themselves, or like have a more of a normal conversation that isn't super polite or super crazy, but then they're, you know, kind of both when they're in the supermarket, they're like breaking up each other's days in like a kind of a certain way, or like a way that is opposite to their normal work day.
Yeah. I really like it. I really like this. I like the focus on the small. You know, it's not, it doesn't have to be so big. I hope that they don't make it bigger than it needs to be. I hope that, you know, there's going to be little plot lines, like the chips will probably be out of stock, or they'll both forget cigarettes, and then I imagine, like, or they're both run out of cigarettes, and then they like are just, like, don't know what to do, or they, like, getting agitated or something, or, like, one of them tries to quit, maybe. That would be interesting. There's, like, a lot of different little adjustments you can make to the dynamic that would make it really funny, and make kind of challenge it and make it difficult to keep going. I'm excited about this. This is very cool.
I like the vibe. It's very relaxing.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I think that's one thing I like about it, that it's like there's a lot going on and it's like emotional, but it's a little bit funny, but not too funny, and it just has like this kind of calm vibe to it.
That's what I was gonna say too. Is it feels like I forget the word for it, but like there's the word for the characters that are like made to be calm and like calm brand characters, like Hello Kitty, or like things like that. There's that is part of this umbrella term that like is meant to be these things that are marketed towards people with busy, complicated lives and just working all the time, usually in Japan. And that's kind of what she is to him, is like this Hello Kitty blank slate thing that he gets comfort for. It's like I think I saw a thing this years and years ago now, but like there was an article or a news story about how it was a growing trend at the time for like Vocaloid app, like AI app. Well, they weren't AI, they were like prescriptive. It was before AI, like before pre-2022. But they there was like it was like a growing thing of lonely men. They were like attributing it to the lowering birth rates in Japan, and that men weren't having sex or being in relationships, and there was like this growing addiction to their phones and these like Miku characters who would like welcome them home, these like these AI bots that would like run their house, or like these smart bots, I guess, that like were connected to their lights or their
like
things
like an
that.
Alexa kind of.
You like exactly, and you would like tune into your phone and like open it at different times of the day, and it would say different things and like check in on you, and then you could like talk to it. It would be like a smart like chat bot type thing, and they were becoming like, so it's kind of scratching that same itch for him, and it's all coming back to like this loneliness thing, or this monotony. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's just funny how much they're touching on with like such a simple concept, and I'm very interested to see how they handle it and where it's going to end up, and maybe how emotional it'll get. I'm okay with it getting more emotional, getting more heavy as we get into it. Like as we get deeper, like episode 6 or 7, or maybe the finale, getting into more serious emotional expression. But yeah, good episode. Very good. Leave a subscribe. I guess we'll move on to the next one. Episode 2. Let's check it out. Passing out at work.
Something different this time.
He's getting like healthier food.
はい。
She's like throwing it on extra thick to try and cheer him up.
He didn't get the mochi chips.
She couldn't even cheer him up.
Good thing my shift is over. She's like, good thing my shift is over. Flies out the back. She's literally gonna do that right now. He like came in late, but not late enough that she was already off.
I'm taking my break. Yeah, you're right. What you said about like, yeah, it just feels like an. Is this the show where you're like, this is just like an anime? You know what I mean? Is that what you say? You're like, this is just like a summer anime.
Yeah, like it feels like
it really
like
does.
The olden days, like when because we first started our channel in like the spring, and then that first summer season. I feel like every show felt like this.
Yeah, yeah, it really.
That's what I mean. And then every once in a while, there's a show that feels like this. Like I feel like Heavenly Delusion was like another one of those shows. It's like, man, I love watching this in the summer. Like
it just puts us back in the energy of early BOLDcast, and anything that can do that feels good.
Cheering up. She's like going as fast as she can, putting in all her earrings and stuff.
Oh, she couldn't even put her hair up.
It's like, you look. Just, if I can't cheer him up as my customer service self, I'm gonna have to switch to my other self.
My alter ego. My alt or ego.
いやまあちょっとね
山田さん気にしてた
It's gonna be like, she came and told you, like, while you were leaving?
だって心配
山田さんは本当に店員さんだね田山さんもありがとう
私は伝えただけ
でも田山さんわざわざ伝えに来てくれたんじゃないの髪も結んでないしもしかして来てくれたのかな
Clocked immediately.
She's like, I need you to like blur up your eyes a little bit so you don't realize.
髪が凝っただけ
It wasn't because I was rushing out here.
教えてあげない今日さ生意気だから
Cheeky. Literally, what does she mean by that? I don't get it. Just calling her up for her hair?
どうしたの
Yes.
田山さん
Because I'm saying that she came out just to tell him that.
教えと
Let's see.
俺って怖いのかな大丈夫
なんでそんな面白い質問するの
I just feel kind of creepy.
今日新卒の子泣かせちゃったんだよね
職場で切れるタイプ面白い
こら違うよ違う
I'm a really nice guy at work.
なんだけど
Oh.
逆の意味で伝わっちゃったみたいで
What was it?
次は頑張ろうね
Really? Says that guy?
Even the subs, I think, were more like
Harsh
than what he actually said. He's just like, do better next time, okay? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
you'll do better next time. Like, not just do better next time, okay?
More like,
it's like, you'll do better next time.
It's okay. Like, yeah. I mean, I can see like you're like, yeah. It's like, yeah. It's okay. Just like, you know, keep getting better, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. So like gambaro, right?
変わっちゃったみたいで次は頑張ろうね佐々木君申し訳ありません さんめちゃくちゃ怒られ診察泣かせたらしい。
That was not his fault.
になったら悪いなと。
If she comes to hate her job because of that,
It was probably
there
the
was no
last straw.
saving her. Yeah.
It was probably the last straw. She's probably stressed out, and her your boss was being a dick or something.
Yeah, literally.
どの道やめるよ。
もう田山さん。
それ入ってきたばっかなんでしょ。だったらそのうちバレちゃうよ。佐々木さんがいい人だってこと。その子が辞めなきゃの話ですけど。
ありがとう。山田さんならこんなことにはならないんだろうな。いや、山田さんなら新人さんに怖がられたり。
Oh, watch what? Julie, I don't know. She's pretty crazy to this other kid.
ああ、私みたいタイプとは違ってね。
いや、そういう意味じゃ。
まあ確かに山田さんって舐められるタイプじゃないよね。
舐められる。すごいなと思うよ。遅い時間までニコニコ働いてことも気にかけてくれて、俺も山田さんみたいなスマイルで頑張れたらな。
スーパーじゃ散々笑顔の練習させられるからね。
This is exactly what we were talking about last discussion.
じゃあ田山さんも？
うん、またに表情筋を上げて。
Jesus.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. Like their training is hardcore.
You don't see it now?
田山さん。
You look just like her. Or she's just gonna be like, you look so funny. I feel like she probably thought that he was gonna like realize.
表情も素敵だね。
She's just like, wow.
田山さん？
こっちこそごめんね、佐々木さん。お手本見せるよりこの方が。笑顔の練習終わり。
田山さん、ごめんね。
今のを意識して頑張るように。
その。
いい？
They're gonna come in the next day like,
Overly smiley. Oh no, he's gonna make it worse.
he's gonna pull on the fake smile. No. Imagine just smoking inside at your work.
It's a room for smoking.
I know. That's just insane. Look at the walls. The little like detail, they look kind of dirty. Yeah.
初めはミスがあって当たり前だから、あまり気を落とせないことがあったら遠慮なく聞いてください。ありがとうございます。たらしをの。歌いなさいよ、歌いなしよ。
Yeah, the fresh out of college girl.
こちらレシートになります。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。可愛らしい表情も素敵だね。田山さん。
笑うの佐々木。いつも見てるくせに。
Oh, right. That felt like a whole episode.
春だから上一枚でタバコ買いに出たけど、夜はまだ結構冷えるな。
It's gonna run into her
どっ
in
か
the
で
store.
一本吸って帰るか。
No.
山田ちゃん、交代だよ。はい。今日は来なかった。泊まり？朝まで？それとね、山田ちゃん。はい。上がる前に。
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
What now?
Uh-oh, did she get in trouble?
田山さん、こんばん。
Uh-oh. Oh, she got accused of stealing. That'd be crazy.
佐々木さんじゃん。
I wonder what.
そんなとこ突っ立ってないで座りなよ。
さん何か
佐々木さん今日仕事休みなの
She doesn't want to get into it.
珍しく
ブラックって感じのセリフ
Oh my god.
Wow.
休めてよかったね
Did she get fired?
No way she got fired this early.
No.
Imagine she might.
But like she's like their like star employee. I feel like.
I wonder if her boss came on to
知ら
her.
ないの
今夜は寒いか
Maybe
ら
that's why he wanted to talk to her. Like it wasn't anything to do with her performance. He's just another creep like the guy she deals with.
It would suck.
タイマーさんも飲もう調子出ない時は酒をかあったかい飲み
A
物
hot
の方
drink
がいいとか
in this vending machine?
久々にクレームが来たんだよね
Oh.
Oh.
普段ほがらかにタバコの匂いがしてがっかりして
Mm.
理不尽なら気にしないでいいって
Oh, okay. So the boss is good.
そういうの来ちゃうとアホらしくなっちゃって
I get how that feels.
寂しいね違う面を知った途端素敵だと信じられなくなるのはどっちもその人なのに
Convenient, you think that?
なんで余計なお世話だなさんがどこのコーナー担当してるかも知らないのにごめん今日薄着でが止まらな富山さん何を
I'm sorry. I'm saving
wish-
myself for Yamada's.
I love how she's like pulling all of the classic
Yeah,
like
guy moves. I like
yeah.
it's funny.
貸してあげる
Little gender reversal. It's funny.
おう温かいよありがとう田山さん
Give me my fucking drink.
こちらこそそれとごめんだけど佐々木さん私コーヒー飲めない
What?
苦いって顔して
What kind of smoker doesn't drink coffee?
そうじゃなくて俺もなんだよね普通にジュース買い直そうか
じゃあ私でポビ
Big bad bull.
She's an energy drink girl, I guess.
She's like, get me the white monster.
She looks like a white monster drink.
Whoa, look at that.
Springtime.
会社戻らなきゃだしスーパー安で飯買って帰るか富山さん
Too early for her to be out.
夜のシフトいないとは思うけど
Uh-oh.
富山さん山田さん
こんにちは
どうしてここに山田さんお昼も働いてるんですか
落ち着いて
あすいません
欠員で今日はお昼からなんです
落ち着け落ち着け
Oh.
自販機ここに
あそうなんですね
Is she gonna like go and get
Get some coffee.
just to further the lies?
一服かなすいません山田さん俺がここにいるのは俺が富山さんのさせてもらってるだけで悪くないから
After she just got in trouble.
大丈夫ですよ佐々木さん私知ってます
We know everything that the other person knows. We tell each other literally everything to the most minute detail.
Good friends.
ニブスキ
I thought she's like, it's so obvious. There's no way that I'm still getting away with this and in broad daylight.
人のことによく気づいてくれますから
Both have the same good qualities, despite being so different.
そうだ山田さんその田山さん元気にしてますか
はい元気もしかしてクレームのことですか
すみませんその田山さんからちょっと話を聞いたもんだから大丈夫だったかなと思って
大丈夫ですよ 私も心配してたんで、まちゃん。ラーメン食べて寝たら忘れたって。
あ、そうですか。
She's gonna have some coffee and then spit it out immediately when she gets inside.
Or is she gonna get the same drink and then
He'll still
he
be
still
stupid.
won't notice?
自分でしっかり蹴りつけたことを蒸し返すのはどうでしょうか。
別にこの話じゃなくたっていいんですよ。ささってことはちゃんと伝えておきますから。
え、大丈夫です。余計なお世話じゃ。
話を聞いてくれたのに余計なお世話。
おっと、確かに。
I love this show.
ありがとうございました。田山さんから聞いたんです。俺がしょげている時、山田さんが心配してくださったって立ち話は邪魔になってしまうので、なかなかお礼を言うタイミングがなく。
いえ、そんな。
仕事で参ってた時だったのでありがたかったです。誰かに心配してもらえるのが。
いえ、余計なお世話じゃなければいいんで
It's
す
a
けど。
little late for that now.
余計な。
今更ですね。私も。
そういう流れになっちゃいますよね。
I also love how she's not like putting on her customer service face right now. Like she wasn't for a second, he still didn't notice.
美味しかったです。田山ちゃんはいないけど、吸っていってくださいね。
ありがとうございます。やっぱり今日は吸わずに。
It's a bit weird for me to just sit here and smoke.
匂いついたら申し訳ないし。休憩。
Because she actually smokes, but he doesn't know that.
佐々木さん。
はい。
The little flower petal in his hair.
So I'd be like, how could I possibly choose between these two love interests?
おっさんが甘い花びら。
可愛かったから黙ってました。なさい。
ありがとうございます。
It's like something about her just seems so familiar.
山田さんって結構お茶目なんで
It's
す。
like, oh, now I can really see why the two of them are friends.
She's got a playful side too. Like geezer getting in the way of my smoke break.
佐々木さんの鈍さ。
That's what I'd be thinking too. I'd be like, especially after this time, it's just like, bro.
She's like messing with them so hard. What a good episode.
She's like messing with him so hard to the point that she's like almost not even messing with him anymore. She's like basically revealing it.
Yeah.
Like in so many ways, but he's just like, he's so trusting that he's like not thinking that either of them are tricking him or like hiding anything. So he just is like, he's just like, oh yeah. They tell each other everything instantaneously as soon as they think it. As soon as something happens, they tell each other and then they talk to me about it.
I really like this show.
It's very nice.
It's very good.
Sweet.
It's again it's just good to have like they're playing a little bit with like, is it romantic or is it's like leaning more towards romantic, but it's like, you know, it still could just be innocent. She could just be messing with him. And I think it could go either way for him as well. It could still like, you know,
Well, especially because there's like two of them, so I feel like he like likes both of them in different ways.
yeah. But the whole point of his character is that he's like, he's not like, it doesn't have any other intentions. He's just trying to like have a calm moment.
Yeah.
And he likes them both for that. So like, but they're obviously like playing with the romance a little bit, but it's like, it still could go either way, and I'm liking that. But I'm okay. I'm after this episode, I'm more okay with it going a more romantic direction.
Well, I think like after seeing like what she would like about him, like, you know what I mean, like how he like is like not judgmental to either of them, and is like, you know what I mean, and he's very considerate of both like her and her alter ego, you know.
Yeah. And she can see him like thinking about her, worried about both of them. Yeah. Like talking to the other one about the other one.
Yeah,
so that
and,
it's
like,
not just like, oh, he only likes like the perfect customer service version of herself. He actually is also checking up on her
Yeah.
real self.
Yeah. Really good. I like that.
And you could tell she has a little bit more feelings are blooming for her this episode for sure.
Yeah.
After that talk where she's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
God damn.
And I think also, like,
got me.
I like the, like, yeah, like I was saying before, how, like, she's doing all of these, like, classic, like, romance tropes that, like, the guy would do with the jacket and with, like, getting something out of his hair and stuff like that. But I really like, in the moment, it's like, ooh. But they're not, like, playing it up, like, so, like, crazy like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're not doing it like, oh, look how hot she is in this moment. You know what I mean? It's more, like, the vibe and, like, them. And, like, you know what I mean? It's not just, like, I don't know, like, she's wearing a low-cut shirt and it, like, zooms in on her boobs as she's, like, putting a jacket around her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like that, but it's still, like, ooh, this is, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they get the right amount of, like, the vibe without it just being, like, kind of gratuitous, I guess.
I like it. And they don't, like, they put her at, like, her figure is shown off with, like, the high-waisted skirt or whatever, and even with that, they're not focusing on that. Like, they could, like, there's a lot of anime that, like, they don't have nudity or even cleavage, but they show more through the fabric than they do otherwise.
Yeah.
Or even if they're not showing more through the fabric, the camera angles are such that it's displaying more of the curves or whatever. But, like, with her, they don't do that at all. But they also don't make her
unattractive. Like, she's clearly, like, really attractive, but, like, in a way that a person in real life
could be, yeah,
is attractive. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she just looks good in what she's wearing. You know?
Yeah, it's
very good. I really like the show. It really, I feel so, like,
it's very
kind of cozy,
good.
you know?
It's a lot of fun. Let's check out the next one. Leave, like, subscribe.